Hi there and welcome to another video from Parker Adams Boat Sales, and today we're going to show you this. It's the new 7-metre Cobra rib, and we're down here at Hamble Point Marina. This is where our office is. We are the Cobra Hamble dealer, and the newest addition is a great little addition which sits between the old 6.7 and the old 7.2. And these boats you can no longer buy, but they've replaced it with this 7. And I'll show you around. You can see its features and you'll understand why they've made this great little rib. So please subscribe to our channel and catch up with our other videos and boats we have for sale at parker-adams.co.uk. So as you can see, we've got a range of ribs here. We've got a 9.2, an 8.7, an 8.2, a 7.7, and we've got this brilliant 7-metre. I'm just going to widen the angle. And as you can see, it's a lovely looking rib, but there's a couple of points about it, which is why it's a new model. Now what Cobra are always really good at is social space. Once you get down to smaller ribs though, you kind of struggle for social space. And what Cobra have always done, they've always added a lounger up the front. So let me just show you. And we can see it on this 7.7. So clearly the 7.7 is 0.7 metre longer than the 7, and you get this lounging space. But the problem with the lounging space, when you get onto a smaller rib, we've got a double console here and then a bench seat. And we can see we've got the space here, which we could have a rear-facing seat, but it sort of compromises the space on the 7.7. So what's happened with the 7 is that we get even less space. So what Cobra have done is they have reduced the size of the lounger. Lounger's nice, but in reality, it doesn't get used that much, but we've still kept the front-facing seat with legroom. There's an infill there if we wish, so we can make that so we can put our feet up. And the console is still exactly the same console as you get, so it's the newer style console that Cobra now develop. And it looks lovely with this black different colour on top over the white. It really looks very smart. We've got the usual suspension seats at the helm, and these actually have suspension in the seat backs, so it takes those hard knocks. But as you can see, we've got the rear bench, the same as the 7.7, but now we've got this rear facing as well. And what that does, it just gives you a real social area, which you never get on a 7-metre normally. There is a pedestal that fits here with a table, so we can have a table with 5 or even 6 sat around. And if you add the tubes as well, you can have 8 people sat around here, which is unheard of normally. But with Cobra, they don't skimp on quality. So even all the way from the 9.2 all the way down to the 7, the finish is the same. So even down to the consoles are still the same consoles, still the same finish. Suspension seats are standard. And with the options, we've got a Suzuki 200 horsepower on this. I actually took this out today and it achieved 40 knots with the 200 Suzuki on the back. There is an option of a 225 Mercury, that would probably give you another 2 or 3 knots. But really 40 knots on a boat of this size is more than enough. So we'll have a cruising speed of 30 to 35. Just turn. Yeah, punch it. So as you can see, it's got the Garmin chart plotter, which touchscreen plotter. You get choice of different sizes, but this is the 9-inch one. You can get a 7 or an 11 as well, but this is a really neat size for the size of the boat. We can also, we've got different options on here as well. So we've got sonar. We can put the engine gauges through it if we wish to as well, and we can also control the stereo from here as well. So we've got a Fusion stereo built into this boat. It does have its own small control there, which we control volume as well, but also we can Bluetooth our phone to it in the usual way. But a nice little addition. Suzuki system also comes with a digital dash that we can configure, so we can have it showing different things like fuel, trim, tells you what gear you're in, and rev counter, but we can change it to suit different options if we wish. So we can have fuel flow, and we can change to what we want to show on here at any one time. So it's quite a neat system which you can configure to suit your needs quite easily. But storage wise, there's also storage in here, which is quite generous. We've got the full boat cover in here as well, the infill for the cushion, and then you've got access to electrics. So electrics aren't exposed at all, they're all neatly hidden away. So there's no chance of getting damp or wet on all the electrics when you put stuff in this locker. It's all sealed away in there. You can see there's no electrics or wires hanging around anywhere to get caught or to get wet. It's a really nice design. The tubes are made of carbon effect tubes. It's a nice effect, just gives it a bit of texture, and very, very popular now. Most people will go for a carbon effect tube. There's lots of colours, so it doesn't have to be black, and we can add different stripage if we like. Little accents on the tubes really make it smart. We've got 2 speakers under there, and then we've got more storage as well as access to the battery switches, so it's very easy. And then we have the batteries, and they're actually mounted on suspension mounts, so if you do get into heavy seas, the batteries are supported and they don't jolt, which helps the cells in the battery not getting damaged, which can be quite a common problem on ribs. But very neat, and they've even gone to the trouble of teaking inside here as well. Now, believe it or not, this is actually a synthetic teak. The synthetic teaks now are brilliant, and we can see this is all one colour, but you can have options, and one of the options is called multi-teak. We can actually have inlaid slightly different shades of teak within there, just gives it a bit more texture. A very nice option, and a lot of people are going for that now. But also in the seat back there is a nice bit of storage as well. So you've got a fire extinguisher in there, room for fenders, and the table is in a bag standard, and that comes in there as well. And also there is a little bit more storage. We drop that down, we've got another compartment here, and we can see we've got life jackets, so that is in the seat back, so we've got life jackets in there as well. So the emphasis on storage as well with this boat, and of course being a 7 metre, there's not always a lot of places to store things, but on here we found, so we've got storage under here, storage in there, storage in there, storage in the console as well, and we've even found a little bit under here as well. So we've got a dinghy pump under that side, a bit more storage that side, and then we've got the anchor storage under here. And then we've got anchor storage under here. Okay, and so that's the seating area with the table. as you can see, it's a lovely finish. It's even got the Cobra logo on it. It's on a pedestal that screws in, which makes for a very stable table indeed. And as you can see, I'm sat here now on this lovely sunny October day at Hamble Point Marina. It's absolutely fantastic. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to our channel and you'll see many more of these type of boats on our video channel, as well as we've got yachts, motorboats, power boats. So please check out our videos, subscribe to our channel, and check out our website parker-adams.co.uk for what boats we have for sale at the moment. So bye for now, and see you again soon.